Bangladesh women's football team returned home after winning the SAF Women's Championship. Bangladesh aims to ensure 50% participation of women in every field by 2030, says the Prime Minister. And the High Court upheld the death penalty for 4 JMB members and acquitted one Japanese citizen Queen Hoshi murder case. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. We are still watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. Bangladesh women's football team returned home from Nepal with head high after winning the SAF Women's Championship. A Bangladesh Biman flight carrying the football team landed at Hazrat Shahjalal International Airport at around 1:45 p.m. State Minister for Youth and Sports Mohammad Zahid Ahsan Russell and representatives of Bangladesh Football Federation welcomed them. Expressing joy, Bangladesh women's football team captain Sabina Khatun said, "Thanks everyone for welcoming us in this way. This trophy belongs to the entire nation and the people of Bangladesh." Meanwhile, the Bangladesh Cricket Board has announced a gift of Taka 50 lakh to the winning women's football team. Bangladesh aims to ensure 50% participation of women in every field by 2030, says the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. In a discussion organized by the United Nations Platform of Human Leadership, the Prime Minister said that the participation of women in all fields is the key of Bangladesh's progress. Besides, UN High Commissioner for Refugees Filippo Grandi paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at the meeting room of Lotte New York Palace Hotel on the sidelines of the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly. In the meeting with Grandi, Sheikh Hasina also emphasized enhancing UNHCR's activities in Myanmar on Rohingya issues. The Asian Development Bank has trimmed its growth forecast for Bangladesh's gross domestic product (GDP) to 6.6% for the current fiscal year of 2022-23. According to the agency, growth will be lower this fiscal year than last fiscal due to lower domestic consumption, expenditure, or the purchasing power of the general public in export and remains flows. At the same time, the rate of inflation will be 6.7%. This information was reported in the Asian Development Outlook published at ADB's Dhaka office in Sher-Bangla Nagar of the capital. Meanwhile, the current director of the organization, Edmund Grinting, urged the government to increase revenue collection.
Every year with this, we expect to deliver 2 to 2.5 billion.
The statements of the BNP leaders proved that they are anti-liberation parties, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Hassan Mahmood. He also commented that BNP wants to return to the Pakistani way of thinking. The Information Minister said this at the Human Chain of Cultural Alliance at Shohid Minar today. Dr. Hassan Mahmood urged to build a resistance against all evil forces who are against the country. The High Court upheld the death penalty for 4 members of the banned militant outfit Jamatul Mujahideen Bangladesh JMB and acquitted one in the case filed over the killing of a Japanese citizen Queen Hoshi in 2015. The High Court gave this judgment today after hearing the death reference and appeal of the accused. The High Court on September 4 started hearing the death reference and appeals in the case. Rangpur Special Judge Court on February 28, 2017 sentenced 5 members of a banned militant outfit Jamatul Mujahideen Bangladesh to death in the case. SSC examination on 4 subjects under the Dinajpur Education Board has been postponed due to unavoidable circumstances. Secondary and Higher Secondary Education Board Dinajpur issued a notice in this regard today. The 4 subjects are Mathematics, Physics, Agricultural Science and Chemistry. The Ministry of Education announced the postponement of the examination of these subjects in the morning. Alia in Burungamari of Kurigram. The examination of these subjects has been suspended due to allegations of question leakage. Viewers, now international news. Women have been at the forefront of escalating protests in Iran, sparked by the death in custody of a woman detained for breaking hijab laws. Crowds cheered when women burned their hijabs on a bare feet in Surrey on Tuesday, as the unrest continued of the fifth night and spread to more cities. Activists said 2 male protesters were shot dead by security forces in Armia and Piranshar in the northwest. A police assistant was also reportedly killed in Shiraj in the south. At least 6 people are now believed to have been killed since protests against the hijab laws and the morality police erupted after the death of Masha Amini. Armed clashes broke out between Palestinian security forces and protesters after the Palestinian Authority arrested a high-ranking Hamas member wanted by Israel in an ambush on the occupied West Bank city of Nablus the night before. The confrontation persisted through the morning, leaving a 53-year-old Palestinian killed and another critically wounded. Meanwhile, the Palestinian Authority said that the reason for the arrest would be made public later. Palestine has failed in counter-terrorism policies. The United Nations and Israel have been criticizing this for a long time. In 2014, the Palestinian Authority's popularity plummeted following the declaration of Jerusalem as Israel's capital and the withdrawal of the U.S. Embassy. Viewers, about to the end and the headlines once again. Bangladesh women's football team returned home after winning the SAF Women's Championship. Bangladesh aims to ensure 50% participation of women in every field by 2030, says the Prime Minister. The High Court upheld the death penalty for 4 JMB member and acquitted one Japanese citizen Queen Hoshi murder case. Iran unrest, women burn handscarves at anti-hijab protests. And in the first T20, England defeated Pakistan by 6 wickets. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTVBangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.